Jalen Rivers. We talked about him in volume over the last couple of weeks and what he would bring to this program and how much of a valued commodity he is in target for this football program, and he is committed.
Finally, yes. Yeah, Jalen Rivers. So that's the big news. And I know I saw a bunch of people even on the Welcome to the U piece on State of the U that, I write whenever we get a commit, people are like, oh, I can't wait to hear Cam talk about this on Wednesday night. Well, here we are. So, it's a big get for Manny Diaz. It's a big get for Butch Berry, the offensive line coach. It's a big get in general to get somebody of Jalen Rivers' size and caliber to come to Miami. If you did not hear previously or read it on the website, stateoftheu.com, by the way, Jalen Rivers is from the Jacksonville area. He goes to Orange Park Oakleaf High School, which is the same school that starting linebacker Shaquille Quarterman once starred at. So there's a mini pipeline kind of going on because we have, another player, once every 4 years you get a really good player from there. But Rivers is massive. He's 6'6", 331. That's what he measured in at the opening regional. And he plays left tackle in high school, obviously. And there's a chance he could stay there in college. That's what we recruited him for. He has the height and the length and the athleticism to do that. If he's not able to stick at tackle, then he should be a big guard in the Navon Donaldson kind of mold. And Donaldson is like, 30 pounds, 40 pounds bigger. So he's not that massive as Donaldson, but yeah, like a bigger, on height and girth guard if he's not able to stick a tackle. But the plan is to try Jalen Rivers at tackle. Maybe even at left tackle, who knows? But yeah, that's the goal. And getting a player of his caliber is just huge for this program. You need guys like that. You cannot always lose them to any other team. I mean, Florida signed 7 offensive linemen last cycle, 3 of which had previously been committed to Miami. And, including 2 tackles. 2 of those 3 were tackles. So, like, dude, you got to get these guys, and closing on the Jalen Rivers is huge. Now, previously, he was in a package deal with his friend, teammate, godbrother, Chance Williams, who's probably going to go to Florida because Williams wanted to, and he was kind of the driving force behind that package deal from all reports, but Williams wants to go somewhere that plays a 3-4 defense, and Rivers was like, I want to go somewhere that I want to go, and those things might be mutually exclusive. If I want to go up to a place that has a 3-4 defense for you, that's fine, but like I'm looking out for me, fam, you know what I mean? So they split their recruitments, and then Rivers decided to come to Miami. And you cannot overstate the impact of that. Hopefully this is just beginning momentum through the summer and with offensive line recruiting. I'm just on the finishing end of the class breakdown for this month, but there are a lot of names out there along the offensive line. And I'm going to cut you guys off at the pass because I know they're going to ask me about him. The Mincy kid from Cardinal Gibbons, Gerald Mincy, he just committed to Florida last weekend. So, I mean, that's where he wants to go, and that's fine. But you got, Isaiah Walker Jr. from Norland. You have Marcus Dumerville from St. Thomas Aquinas. You got Michael Carmody, who's from Pennsylvania, but he's already taken an unofficial visit, and he's probably going to return for an official. He's a 6'6", 285 tackle. Connor McLaughlin, our guy Gabby Arudia, had an interview with him that's up on the State of the U website. He's another tackle, 6'7", 260, who with the frame to add size. If you can get 1 or 2 of those guys to go with, a Rivers, who's a top 150 kind of player in this class, that's massive. And this is the kind of prospect that Miami has not necessarily closed on recently. Obviously, like I said, Navon Donaldson is the one that Miami has gotten of this size and of this ilk. But Donaldson is even better. He's a guard. He's not a tackle. And that's been proven. Like, he played tackle in high school. He came in and played guard, was a freshman All-American, said, I want to play tackle because everybody wants to play tackle because that's the money position on the offensive line. If you have the physicality for it, you want to try that. We tried him at right tackle. Nah, that ain't you, fam. Kick back inside. Go ahead. Be left guard, right guard, maybe even some center, which is what he played. But if Rivers can stick on the outside of tackle, that's so huge. So, yeah, that's a really, really big get, and that's the news of the week, really. So that's where, I thought we should probably start the conversation. But it's a really, really big deal that Jalen Rivers chose Miami and is going to be coming on down.